I have a poem to share this morning. It's called Grace. And Wendell Berry must experience fall the way I do, um, because he named this poem Grace. He says, "The woods is shining this morning, red, gold, and green. The leaves lie on the ground, or fall, or hang full of light in the air, still. Perfect in its rise and in its fall, it takes the place it has been coming to forever. It takes the place it has been coming to forever. It has not hastened here or lagged. See how surely it has sought itself, its roots passing lordly through the earth. See how without confusion it is all that is, and how flawless its grace is. Running or walking, the way is the same. Be still, be still. He moves your bones, and the way is clear." So this poem has a dual message, which is how much grace we receive from nature, the beauty of nature and its lessons, this lesson of the wood, of the trees. And I'm going to read this again, and I invite us to imagine that we are the wood, that we are the trees. The woods is shining this morning, red, gold, and green. The leaves lie on the ground, or fall, or hang full of light in the air still. Perfect in its rise and in its fall, it takes the place it has been coming to forever. It is not hastened here or lagged. See how surely it has sought itself, its roots passing lordly through the earth. See how without confusion it is all that is, and how flawless its grace is. Running or walking, the way is the same. Be still, be still. He moves your bones, and the way is clear. I invite you to drop into your own experience now and to particularly drop out of your mind, just in case we're attempting to make sense of this poem, but to feel in our full being how this poem is affecting us. What do we notice? So noticing our own experience and knowing what it is that we are experiencing is always our first step into presence. And then we continue the journey towards full presence by grounding in the body. So I invite you to notice your feet, to notice without judgment, and simply to be with whatever it is you can experience about your feet right now. And then to experience your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, and your hips. See what it is you can experience about your pelvis. And your belly. Imagining or feeling all the organs of the belly. Experiencing your chest. And noticing the beating of your heart. Then experiencing your shoulders. Your upper arms. Your elbows. Your lower arms. And your hands. Then experiencing your low back beginning at your tailbone. Just following the spine all the way up your back, including your muscles, your ribs, the scapula. Experiencing your neck, your scalp, and your face. And then experiencing your body as a whole, this physical being that is you here now. Getting a sense of this, your physical presence. Noticing how we've taken a step farther into presence now, that we are more present. And grounding ourselves in this experience of our body, beginning to include our inner experiences. I invite us to start with our heart, this feeling organ of our being, this spot where emotions arise. See what's on or in your heart this morning. Simply observing, not judging, not trying to fix or change anything. What's here? And then beginning to include any other experiences that arise in our being. There's so much present here that we stay most of the time unaware of, our inner self. Many things are subtle, and unless we take this time to attend, we'll never notice. So just keep yourself wide open to listening to your inner self, not expecting anything, not causing anything to happen, seeing what wants to make itself known to you. And then noticing your mind. Just seeing if you can observe thoughts coming and going. So feeling what it is like to observe your mind, Feeling what your inner landscape is like, feeling your body. This is at least three of the aspects of us: body, mind, heart. When we can experience all three of them, this is our presence. So what is it like for you to be here now in your full being? And then from this place of presence, your presence, extend your awareness out beyond the limits of your body, or the limits of the building in which you're seated. Allow yourself to include all that is around you as far outward as you want to imagine. And we practice this in order to constantly be in contact with the reality of the world in which we live. That we practice as part of all that is, never separate. Becoming aware of how the earth is holding everything that's upon the earth, including us. Drawing us deeply into herself so that we are held here. So, what is it like to be held by the earth? And if you still feel any tension in your body, any resistance, see if you can give yourself over fully to the holding of the earth. See if you can relax. See how the earth holds you. You are not doing the holding. And become aware now of love holding you. See if you can relax even further into the arms of love. You're now transitioning into the third stage of surrendered presence. So remaining mindful and aware of your presence. and of holding, being held, begin to observe your breath. Coming always to the breath with beginner's mind. Observing the breath in its cycle of receiving and releasing. All things that are natural are in this constant flow of receiving and letting go. It is my supposition that it's only we humans who hold on. So we have to practice this surrender. So now really attending to that out breath and feeling, practicing what it's like to let go. And then when you feel ready, just following the breath out, completely letting go of any need to observe anything, any instruction. Completely surrendering into a space of simple being in love. If we can experience this space of simple being, it means the ego is very relaxed or fallen away. And we have ready access to our soul. I'm going to read our poem one more time and see how true it is about your soul, about you. The woods is shining this morning, red, gold, and green. The leaves lie on the ground or fall or hang full of light in the air, still. Perfect in its rise and in its fall. It takes the place it has been coming to forever. It is not hastened here or lagged. See how surely it has sought itself, its roots passing lordly through the earth. See how without confusion it is all that is, and how flawless its grace is. Running or walking, the way is the same. Be still, be still. He moves your bones, and the way is clear. Thank you so much for practicing with me and supporting my own practice. Love you all.